If you're looking to build up your back, you're going to want to try the cable bench supported single arm row. And I can show you the variations that make it more trap focused or lat focused instead. So if you can set this up at your gym, you're going to want to put an incline bench in a very upright incline position. You're going to want to have it slightly off the angle from pointing towards the cable column. Then you're going to want to put it far enough back so you really have to reach for that cable so you can get a good stretch on your row. Then as you go to reach your hand, make sure the other hand on the bench is very strong so that you can feel stabilized as you row. Then when I go to row, I'm going to think about keeping my shoulders down and driving my elbow beside my body, but I'm thinking about the wrist and the elbow working as one unit. And you'll notice that I finish with my elbow relatively in line with my back, and I keep my wrist in line with my elbow. To make sure you still have a good long range of motion, notice that I always try to reach the shoulder and stretch out the lats, but then I'm going to drive the shoulder down and drive the elbow down to work my traps and my lats at the same time. Another great tip is to imagine that you're trying to drive your elbow down beside your body in order to make sure that you're using a lot more lats along with your traps during this row. Don't make the mistake of being really high in the traps as you row. You also don't want to over accentuate that elbow and round your posture. And you really don't want to choose weight that's so heavy that you're mostly twisting your body rather than rowing. Always make sure you try to keep that nice alignment of the wrist and elbow driving beside the body using both lats and traps. If I wanted to work more upper trap and post delt, I would go lighter on the weight, then I would drive my elbow and wrist very wide, but also still keeping my wrist and elbow below the shoulder so I keep a nice posture in the row. If I want to work more lats, I would actually reach higher, I would go heavier, but then I would actually drive the elbow down and dip my rib cage down towards my side, and you'll notice that you have a much stronger fulcrum to be able to drive into the lats in that range of motion. Regardless of which variation you use, always make sure you slightly exaggerate your eccentric and make sure that you feel like the back is pulling you, not your body turning you.